Hey, you guys. Today is Saturday, and I want y'all to see me just waking up. Earlier today, me and my mom had prayer. First, let me say, welcome to my channel. This is your girl, Net's Life. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and push on every post notification button. God been talking to me so much, y'all. And y'all know I was going through a lot with me almost getting evicted. God has truly been increasing me the more. I'm grateful for everything that I have. I do need to put curtains up. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I gotta do it. I need y'all to pray for me that I put some curtains up. And I'm just grateful for my house. Sometimes when in your mind you have so much and then you get dropped back down, you start appreciating everything you receive. I know I thought I was living a life when I was living in Toby Farms because, you know, I had 2 jobs. I had good amount of money. I did hair on the side. I was wanting for nothing. I got married, and then when my marriage failed, everything went like that. And then I went down to one job, struggling, trying to pay bills, almost got evicted, met my new partner at that time. We old now, been together for 4 years. And now God is blessing me, and sometimes life is still a struggle though, believe it or not. And I just want to take y'all with me through the struggle. I'm not saying I'm up, but I'm getting better. I just need to put some curtains up. And sometimes financially, now that I'm down to one job, it's hard, but I'm waiting on this other job to come forth. I'll be back to one job and then a part-time. But once that job come forth, things will start looking up. So I'm thanking God for the blessing in advance. So anyway, with that being said, I don't have it all. I don't have all the money. I don't have what I feel like I should have. But I'm grateful for what I do have. And I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. So I got a roof over my head. I got clothes on my back. I got food on my table. I have a 3-bedroom home that I'm renting, but I'm praying for increase. And I'm praying for me to have a board home eventually one day. So, a little bit of my background. My first house was in the Holland Gardens. In the Holland Gardens, people say it's not a project, but it's like kind of like a project, but people buy them homes there, and they not all the way like that. That was my first home on my own, and then I left the Holland Gardens and I moved to 21st Street, and it was a house, and I was on Section 8, and even the house in Holland Gardens, I was on Section 8. And then I moved to 21st Street. I still was on Section 8. And when I was in the gardens, I was getting food stamps, medical, I just don't forget where I came from. I had my one daughter at the time. I was struggling. I worked at a nursing home, making $8 an hour. Paying bills, taking care of my daughter when she was little. I had a car. I didn't have a car payment because my mom paid the car off. And I was so blessed. But I was struggling. And I was so grateful too. And then, give me a second, y'all. And then I planned my future when I was living in the Highland Gardens, and I had my own daycare. And things was getting better financially. And then they took the food stamps, and I still was getting medical though. I still was getting medical because I didn't have a lot of daycare kids. I had 3 kids, faithful kids. And then I believe I stopped doing daycare, and then I moved to Toby Farms, and I started doing foster care. I was still getting, I think I reapplied for food stamps and medical. They didn't give me cash because I worked. So I was doing a job with home health care. And I also had foster children. And once I started my job with home health care, they cut my food stamps off. And I kept my medical. And that was on 21st Street. Then I moved from 21st Street to Toby Farms. And I still was doing foster care, but I wasn't doing daycare. And I was working, and I didn't receive no medical benefits and no food stamps at all. And then I was doing really good. Then I stopped doing foster care, and I started doing home health care full time. And income got lower, but I think for a little while I kept my Section 8, and then they took my Section 8 from me. Because I was like paying the highest amount. I was paying like $900 a month on Section 8. And then they took it from me. And then I got married. Everything was okay, but that marriage was rough from day one. And then I didn't get any food stamps. And I didn't get medical. I got medical through my job. But my daughter still was getting the CHIP. The low income cost CHIP. And then I had a rough marriage. Really, really rough. Then I separated, and then I moved on my own. I had no Section 8 at all. As they took my Section 8 even when I was in the marriage. So that was before I got married. They took my Section 8. So I was paying high rent like now. And it's a struggle. Because now I'm back down to one job, and I possibly can get food stamps and medical, but I'm not. I'm counting it all joy. And I moved on at that time on 4th Street. And then I left 4th Street, I moved on 3rd Street, and y'all know that story. Almost couldn't afford my rent, and now I'm here. So don't laugh at the struggle. um, I could get curtains. It's just procrastination, and I'm gonna say laziness because I could have got blinds. I could have put curtains up. It's just procrastination. But I say that to say all this, that I am grateful for everything, every challenge of my life. And I'm just grateful, y'all. I'm just grateful. I just wanted to give y'all a story time. And I wanted to look back over my life, and I'm excited about the possibility of me getting another part-time job with a little bit more hours, so I can have at least a little bit of extra money in my pocket. And again, like, even with a partner, like, he helped me a great deal. Like, we go 50-50 with everything, but it's still a struggle because everything is so expensive. So I wanted to get on here and just give y'all my story time. Peace, y'all.